I'm looking at this on a small screen, so forgive me. So you're going to start by going into Tailwind, logging in, then you're going to go to Home, and then pick this blue button that says Multi-Network Posts. Add some photos, which you have the photos in that album, like where you do your listing photos and stuff. So go ahead and add the photo that way, right on in. You don't want that to be checked unless you want to do carousels, which that's if you're wanting there to be more than one photo, which you totally don't have to do unless you're getting creative and want to. So go ahead and add the picture, and it's going to bring up all the options. You want to make sure these are all checked, which I'm going to go ahead in a second here and make sure they should all be checked every time you log in. I don't know how that got undone, but all 4 of those need to be checked. And then you go ahead and say, whatever the blue button is at the bottom here, I can't read it. So it's going to go ahead and click that. Okay, so now it's going to bring up your first one, which is your Instagram post. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is post your caption. So I put a couple of different options. There's A, B, C, and D over here in the list I gave you. Or you can just like type up your own thing. Literally anything, as long as it kind of mentions what the file is. So it can be like, here's some baseball hearts seamless file or something. You want to make sure that post hashtags and first comment is checked right below. And then you can do recently saved hashtags or saved hashtags and comments. I think I'm getting ahead. There we go. And you can go ahead and click seamless because this is a seamless design. And you can also do Etsy. For mockups, you can just go ahead and do the Etsy, and I'll make a mockup option in here as well. I thought there was one, but guess not. So then you can do that. If there's any other hashtags you think are relevant, you're welcome to add them, but don't worry about it. Like, it's not a big deal. So you're going to make sure auto post is selected down here, which I'll go to in a second. I'm just scrolling around looking at all these fun little extra hashtags. Okay, so you're going to make sure that auto post is selected. You do not need to cross post to Pinterest and Facebook, so go ahead and leave those unchecked. You don't need to do the location, and you're just going to pick the first when to post option that's available. So in this case, it's that one there. So you're going to click that. Don't worry about a custom time. Then you're going to do the add smart bio link. So it's going to go in there, and you're just going to say something to the effect of, see our files here, or if you want to say something else cutesy, whatever. It's just going to tell them that this is how they can find the file. And you're going to copy the link that I have on the thing, which will be smart.bio/something graphics, which you might as well just have like on a post-it or something. Yeah, anyways, then you're going to schedule that, and that's done. So the next one's going to be the stories, which you can just put like the same exact thing, like check out the baseball hearts or whatever in that, and it's going to ask you to schedule it, but you're just going to save it for later, and I'll take care of those because I have to set something up. Eventually, if it asks you to schedule and it lets you, you can go ahead and do that, but really not a big deal. Make sure you do the hashtags, the same ones. It's not a big deal. It'll get up there. If they're not perfect, it's fine. I'm going through and picking all of them, so don't mind me. There we go. So seamless and the Etsy ones. Don't worry about that. So I'm just picking at a time. Don't worry about doing this. You can just go ahead and save for later. I was just testing it to see if it would go through. It does not, so I'll fix that. But for now, you can just say save for later. And then if you scroll back up, it's going to bring you to Pinterest and Facebook options. At least Pinterest is typically first, yeah. But I think I'm looking at Facebook. So let me figure that out for a moment because my brain's catching up. Okay, so then we're going to go into Pinterest there. And so for Pinterest, it's slightly different. You're going to want to, let's see if I can catch up here. The title is going to be the same basically, or whatever the title is on the website. You can do too, like baseball hearts, stripes hearts, digital paper, or whatever. And then you're going to go to the description. Don't worry about all of this down here. You can ignore that. You're just going to want to do the part before the what are you purchasing. Go ahead and copy that. And then you're going to bring that into the pin description and paste it. Pin image alternative text. You can just add what the image is. Like nobody's ever going to see that. So like seamless baseball hearts or whatever. Oh yeah, some of the descriptions don't say what kind of file it is. If you notice that and want to add like this baseball heart file, whatever, that helps with algorithms, but if you don't, it's not a big deal either. At least it's posted. So anyways, yeah, you're going to go ahead and do the pin text. So just say what it is. Nobody ever sees it. It's just for the computers. And then you got to get the URL back from the website, paste that in there. It's going to ask you for pin destination. Just type in like Etsy or Seamless File or mockups or whatever, and just pick at least one board. You can put it in as many boards as you want, but just one is fine. Like, don't stress. Simplified pin needs to be selected. Don't worry about putting it on the Facebook page. So you can go ahead down to the schedule posts. And again, you're just going to pick the first option available. And don't worry about community pins. Just go ahead and schedule post. And that puts you at the last one, which is the Facebook post, which you're literally just going to copy the same caption from the website. So you can copy it from above if you want to, or you can go ahead back to the website and grab it and paste it. The when to post, you're going to want to do the next Monday. It's okay if something overlaps and you can't remember, like, then do a Tuesday or whatever. So you're basically just going to want to go Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday. Like, as long as there's one posted, it doesn't really matter because it'll show up for everybody. But like maybe whatever you're doing, if you're starting it, let's say today and you did 10 posts, you can have like 10 days from that first Monday and then, whatever. And eventually they'll all get filled up between you and I both doing this. We'll have like a whole bunch of posts on there. So yep, and then you just schedule that. And so it'll bring you to this saying, oh, you scheduled a post. Yay. And that's the end. You can go ahead and do another one. It'll get really fast once you get the hang of it, kind of like doing the listings. Okay, love you.